Wow, man, going into this game, you're wondering about John Morton. You're wondering about Shep and the defense. You wonder if we can create pressure. You wonder if Hutch can get home, if Davenport can get home. You worry about Ben Johnson and his play calling and Caleb getting loose and running all over the place. And, all of these things, these concerns, everything on social media, all the tweets. I mean, it's just been a crazy, crazy week leading up to this game. And then we dropped 50 on the Bears. Let's go. Let's go, baby. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's your Detroit Lions team right there. We are back. Preseason last week, that's over and done with. We back, man. The Lions got their feet back up under them. We look like a team that is ready to push forward in this season now. All of the things, everything that I've been saying over these videos, why I felt like the Detroit Lions should bounce back and be able to fix all of these problems, why the fan base should feel a little bit better after watching that Packers game. All of these videos leading up into this point. Now we just dropped 50 on the Bears, man, and made it look too easy. Ben Johnson just looked like a pedestrian coming here to Ford Field. Man, we got a lot to talk about. Let's dig in. All right, y'all. So, Lions fans, since we've settled down a little bit, I guess we can have some discourse. The game's still going on, man. It's like 8 minutes left in the game. I don't even really care what else happened. Brian Branch got a little injury, but I think he's going to be all right. He walked off to the sideline by himself. A lot of tweaks going on in this game, but nothing devastating. So that's the main important thing right there for me. But 52 points, bro, on the Bears. How do you respond? This is how you respond. Specifically mentioned that last video. The Lions have been known to respond. That's the type of team they are. Even some of the celebrations out there, I felt like was telling the media and the fan base, like, hey, we got this. Chill out. You know what I'm saying? It's more like when you see Aaron Rodgers say, hey, relax. You know what I'm saying? So, man, let's talk about this game. This is my instant reaction to this Bears game. First and foremost, coming right out of the gate, man, I just felt better about the Detroit Lions offense. The offensive line was awesome this entire football game. Shout out to the Rook. Shout out to Glasgow, Mahogany. Those guys, they did an excellent job today going up against the Bears defense. This is the Bears defense we did this against, by the way. Man, just coming right out of the gate, I just felt like the offensive line was protecting Jared Goff to the highest extent. Even though the run game got started off a little bit slow, they were ready and prepared for that. David Montgomery, another thing that I mentioned. David Montgomery, he came out and he kind of got the wheels turning and started to lean on him a little bit, man, and it opened everything up, man. John Morton, our coordinators, good Lord. John Morton. He's owed an apology, just citywide from the fan base. After a one-game overreaction from everywhere, he's owed an apology. That playbook was open today. They were flowing today. And, the urgency was there today. Jared Goff was definitely masterful, only had a couple of missed opportunities out there from him. But John Morton, Jared Goff, Amon-Ra St. Brown, they were all in sync today. Amon-Ra St. Brown was just like a video game player out there. It was too easy for him out there, man. And then, like I said, once you put Montgomery in, you running the ball, you opening up everything. Now the opportunities just flowing everywhere. You got J-Mo on the long ball, just bombs, you know what I'm saying? And then you got the Rook, my God. Tesla, man. Tesla, whatever. Tesla. Listen, man, the kid is definitely going to be special for us. We have to find more opportunities for him. He does nothing but catch one hand catches, man. He's been doing it since college. If you don't believe me, go back and watch his highlights. Probably since before then, to be honest. You cannot. His second career catch is another one-hander highlight play, almost a touchdown again. Bro, come on, dog. Bro, Isaac Tesla is amazing, man. You can't have more fun watching a rookie receiver. I wish we just had a little bit more of a heavier dose of him. But, I know Jared Goff has a good problem where he has to distribute the ball all around the place. But, J-Mo got his, Amon-Ra got his, even Khalif Raymond got in there a little bit. The odd man out kind of was a little bit of Laporta. I think he had like 3 or 4 catches today. But even Brock Wright got in there, man. Everybody was getting the ball. Everybody was getting the ball today. The offense was just brilliant today. And to drop 52 on the Bears defense, man, is absolutely a statement to the league and a statement to the media to be quiet, to close your mouth, man. Switching to the defensive side of the ball, man. So we had a slower starting the game, right? And I started to see a lot of the tweets, man, coming out, about Davenport, about Terrion Arnold, about we can't get a pass rush. I've seen that 50 million times. Pass rush. Listen, it wasn't the fact that we couldn't get a pass rush. They were getting that ball out fast in the first half until we finally figured it out. They were getting that ball out fast. They kept finding, Moore I hate saying his name, or Dunze, or whatever his name is. They kept finding them guys for opportunity. Then you had the fluke touchdown on the miscommunication play between, I believe that was Campbell and Reed. Yeah, it was really Campbell, but Reed did his best business decision tackle when it came to trying to stop him for the touchdown. But, Ordunze he's a bigger guy, man. He's tough to defend. Terrion was having some trouble with him. But he's a tough receiver to guard, man. So that's why they go out and get him. So, like I said, man, once the pass rush started to get home and you started to see things change instantly, you see Hutch get in there multiple times and just this close to catching Caleb. I mean, this close. But it's not always about sacks. It's about pressure. And that pressure put him in a situation where he threw a pick to Kirby Joseph, man. So, like I said, Brian Branch was absolutely amazing today. Caused the ball to pop out, man. Making tackles out there, flying around. Like I said, a lot of the Bears, the 21 points that they had, I think out of probably all of them, only one of them was a real legit touchdown to me. One of them, you had a miscommunication that gave up a big play touchdown. The other one, unfortunately, Brian Branch, was going after Caleb Williams trying to block the ball and it came down and hit him in the upper area. So that penalty pushed them forward, but we wasn't giving them anything, bro. So don't be fooled. Don't be fooled. That 21 points didn't deserve to be there. But Aidan Hutchinson finally got home, man. And, Ford Field went crazy. It was just great to see him get his hands on the sack, man, even though I wanted to annihilate number 58 for the Bears, man, for that chop block, trying to take his knee out. He almost put him out for the season again, man, with that chop block. Like, that's so weak, man. I can't stand when big offensive linemen do that, man. So, yeah, but, man, great sack from him. Davenport today, like I said, social media was going crazy about that because he first had Aidan Hutchinson hit his ankle, so he had to go and, get that. Probably went and got a little something for that ankle. Came back out there, got back in the game, got a sack, but when he came down on the sack, it came down on his shoulder, which he still is fine. He's not going to miss any time. it's to the point where I just believe the fan base is just trying to prey on this downfall, bro. It's just like, man, we need to be the ones to spread the positive energy out there. You know what I'm saying? We the ones that need to be, hey, man, he's going to be all right. Davenport's going to be all right. He's not going to miss no significant time. Man, he toughed it out today, and I got to give him credit for that. He toughed it out today. 2 times today, 2 freak accidents happened, and he was able to get through both and still be available on the sideline. So I know him and Hutch are both going to be hurting this week, but I expect them to be ready for next game. Taylor Decker for toughing it out too with his shoulder injury and playing today, man. That was big time. Kirby, like I said before, was rewarded for playing today. Those 2 were questionable coming into this game. So, the defense, man, Shep was just having a excellent time over there calling this game, going against Ben Johnson, man. If anybody is familiar with Ben Johnson, Shep, right? Him, Aaron Glenn, right? So, but Ben Johnson just looked pedestrian out there with his play calling today, and it's obviously limited because, let's just be honest, Caleb was doing well at first, but then once you started to pester him enough, the mistakes started to come, and that's with any quarterback in this league. If you do your job and you start to get pressure on them and you touch them a little bit, they start to try to do things, and then, like I said, when you drop them back in the score, you start trying to make plays that you shouldn't be trying to make, man. But Caleb had a pretty solid performance in that first half. I ain't gonna knock him for that. But like I said, it was just pedestrian. It was nothing spectacular or special that I seen out there. So yeah, man, I mean, this was monumental for the Detroit Lions, not only for the chemistry, but for the confidence of not only the team but the fan base. You know what I'm saying? And to put teams on notice and say, we still are the Detroit Lions. We didn't lose any players. We added some, you know what I'm saying? We added some new problems like Tyleik Williams, you know what I'm saying? Being a big beast that he was in the middle. Muhammad, having this opportunity out there and taking advantage of it today. Wingo getting back out there on the field today. You know what I'm saying? So these guys did an excellent job today, man. Anzalone, Jack Campbell, Barnes, they held it down. They didn't allow us to get attacked in the middle. So on all facets of the game, even special teams today was on point. We didn't give up any big returns or do some boneheaded stuff, man. We just had 1 penalty call from a guy that we just brought up from the practice squad yesterday. But other than that, man, from every level of this game, we kick the Bears' ass. It almost felt like watching the Crawford and Canelo fight. Masterful performance from the Detroit Lions, and I can't wait until next game, man. It's going to be a fun week. Tomorrow is definitely going to be fun to revisit and talk about this thing, and then once we get into all 22, man, oh my God. Yeah, it's going to be a good week, so enjoy it, Lions fan. Enjoy the rest of this day. Watch yourself some football. You got the Eagles in Kansas City. You got the Vikings in Atlanta later on. Watch yourself some football. Enjoy some time with your family, man. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.